basically, you drive that BMW off the lot. It is already, if you paid $50,000 for it, you could turn right around and resell it for like 32. You've only owned it for 5 minutes. That's how fast the rate of depreciation is on a car.
Wow. Depreciation sounds like you don't appreciate it.
Exactly. And that's basically what it is.
That's messed up.
It's like somebody, because people get so snobby about it, right? So you drive it off the lot, and then somebody's like, that's been used.
My favorite teacher is Miss G because she's awesome. And like when I'm down, she picks me up. Like
Literally?
No.
Oh, okay.
But she helps me out a lot. And I have a lot of people that don't help me. And she helps me.
I'll help you.
She helps me.
Everyone was staring at Everett, so we might not have caught it. What was the argument there? How does Mills say that we can distinguish between higher pleasures and lower pleasures? Shane.
He says to ask people who have experience in it.
Ask the people who have experienced both in particular. And this seems fairly plausible insofar as you can imagine some people are super hedonistic, but they really have not developed their intellectual faculties. They would have no appreciation for the fine art, for walking around that museum, for music, for reading at all. And he said that's not the guy you go to ask about what pleasure is. So it's a fairly plausible argument.
Who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. Griffith.
Why?
Because he was probably one of the more interesting teachers I've ever had. He's also the head guy for Mountain Men, and so he takes us out and does a lot of fun stuff like whitewater rafting and things like that, and he's really cool.
Has he done anything to inspire you to be better?
He helped me a lot with just academic work, and he really pushed for me to keep working in film, so yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about him?
He's got an awesome beard.
Whoa! You're allowed to say that. Yeah. That's a limit.
It's being recorded. Ouch.
Tommy Son.
Wow, looks like an already joke there.
Why does it have the body of a duck on one? It's the Daffy Duck flower. Not Chuchi. Oh my god. You need to try on that one.
Who's your favorite teacher?
I gotta say my favorite teacher is Mr. Kevin Judd.
Why?
I grew up in a household without a male role model, and Mr. Judd's always one of those guys that I can go and talk to. He's always been there for me. He's a good person to go and talk to if I have any family problems, and I've recently come and talked to him about several issues that I've had either in school or at my house. So he's just an all-around good guy and a good person to look up to.
So Mr. Judd has made a big impact in your life.
He definitely has, yeah. He's definitely one of the reasons that I would definitely come back to Crespi just to visit.
Okay, thank you very much.
Humans run. When he interacts with humans for the first time and sees them interact, it develops in him a desire. A desire for what?
Find a companion.
Say it?
To find his companion?
Yeah, to find his companion, right? You might want to wake up, you're on film. To find a companion, to have somebody to share his life with. And that's what we see happening when he sees human beings interact for the first time. It instills with him a sense of longing, a longing for humanity. So
who is your favorite teacher?
I'd have to say my favorite teacher is Mr. Chibnall. I mean, the manliness and the role model that he provides in the classroom is just on a whole nother level.
Anything else you would like to add?
I'd like to add that his class is one of the most fun classes to be a part of. He really goes deep into the English language.
Right? Okay, so this is all the stuff we went over. Questions about that so far? Then we got to the official reserves count. Remember, we did all this addition and all these other things, right? We talked about how it ultimately it has to balance. It's basically a balance sheet. and it has to balance. And we actually did, I think, the actual numbers for the United States in, was it 2002 or something like that, right?
Oh, is it me? Alright. My favorite teacher is Mr. Lewis, history. You would think history would be boring, but actually it's kind of fun. Mr. Lewis always cracks jokes, and he always brings football into the equation. So U.S. history is really fun when you have Mr. Lewis. His jokes may be corny, but they make me laugh, and he's always getting on Mr. Padilla, so it's really exciting. I love Mr. Lewis. Padilla right there.
Oh boy, here we go again. Guys, focus, please. Gentlemen, you got 5 seconds to focus. Guys, I'm waiting patiently. Thank you very much. This is supposed to be a fun lecture, but I need you to stop talking. It's up to you. What do you guys want to look like on camera? Charles? I understand that, but do you want me lecturing you on behavior, or do you want me showing you guys and the school how good you can behave? Which side do you want the school to see? Thank you, Mr. Connolly.
Who's your favorite teacher and why?
I would say my favorite teacher is Mr. Kramer because I don't know how to explain it. He just knows, like, he's a great teacher. He's down to earth. When he needs to, he's real serious, and he could still have fun in his classes. And I don't know. His class is my favorite class, and he's my favorite teacher. He's motivated me to do better and to try to join the Marines. And yeah, Mr. Kramer, you're a good man.